friends here.
This is the thing that took the whole county. Big neighbor.
What did you do to her? Hang on a little bit longer. And nowadays you breathe, then you risk your life. Every moment now, you don't have a choice. The only thing you can choose is what you're risking it for. I can let these people feel better and hang on a little bit longer. I can save lives. That's reason enough to risk mine.
They started coming. And the congregation.
Cheapus. I can't fully hear that one because the headphones are sitting down here because of the hat. Welcome in, guys. Welcome back to Masochistic Gaming. I forgot to change the name of the stream at the very beginning, so I got it changed now to Hat Day. If you hadn't noticed, I got a hat on, kind of like Rick from The Walking Dead, almost. So I figured we could probably make a like a Walking Dead kind of meme out of most of this. We are going to continue playing West of Loathing. And we are going to take on... What were those gangs' names? We're going to go to the Desert House and... probably Fort Cowardice and Cavern Canyon. Let's see, you notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Walk away without thrusting, or shall we thrust it? Should we thrust? Do some thrusting today? How's everybody's day? Can you guys hear me okay and everything? And you can hear the background music and everything? It's not too loud and whatnot? Sorry, still getting everything set up. Oh, yeah, that's right. So far, everything's good. The hat looking cute. Thanks! Today, I have... salted caramel Java Monster. And I also have a Baja Blast. So we have our liquids for the day. I did also root through, and I have like 2 to 3 other hats. So when we do the other streams, we can do, like if you do the hats off thing, like they did yesterday, we can do, different hats. I think I have a Rick and Morty one that looks like Rick's face. I have the Majin Buu one. I'm pretty sure I have a Boris from Bendy and the Ink Machine. I did have a Zelda one at one point, but I don't know where that one is. I could probably find my son's hats too. I think they have Batman and a bunch of other ones, so you guys could specify which hat you want me to wear and such. Anyways, commence the thrusting. Got the jump on him. We're gonna shoot ya. What do we want him to do? Gary will Gary Fu the target, dealing 7 to 10 damage. Hiya! Oh no! Whiff. Snakes. Shoot ya again. Oh wait, should I have used the varmint skin and knife? Oh, you put the snake back in the ground, though in a slightly different sense. You gain 10 XP, you got an item, Snake Spleen. You skin it with your trusty knife, and you got an item, a coal snake skin. You collect 2 venom and 1 medicine. Nice. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" It looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. I am Lucille Sneaky Longbottom. That's the name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Oh crap, I think there's a dog. Hey look, we're nice and sneaky. We're walking sneaky. Hey dog. Oh crap. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Let's bring him on. Let's do this! Let's whip him with a snake whip. Whatcha? Taste it. Taste the venom. I wonder if I can do anything with his skills. What is that? Gary Fu isn't just for show. Gary needs to foo something alive. Let's have Gary food this guy. Hiya! Yeah, kick him in the shins. Oh, he shot him in the knee. You'll never take us alive. Also, something about paying for his house. Oh crap, he killed Gary. Gary! Will deal 10 hot damage and set the target on fire if the target is flammable. Ooh. Can we set him on fire? We're gonna toss it. Eat snake spleen! Now we're gonna shoot ya. Can I bring Gary back to life? Is that an option? Quit shooting me in the knees. This isn't Skyrim. Dang it, Coral! Let's see. Can I? Can I heal Gary? He's got negative 6 HP out of 15. What happens if I do this? Oh, I guess it gave me 5 HP. Eat it! I shoot better than Carl does. Should I shank him? Let's shank him. Yeah! Oh, crap. Maybe I should heal myself. They used to be a Sherf like me. Yeah, Sherfs. Don't mind me just drinking a potion. It's like in Skyrim where you sit there and eat cheese wheels right in front of everybody. Victory is mine! Justice has been served to the Old House Gang. You gain 30 XP. You got a bag of ears and such. Ew, what? Why would I get a bag of ears? I got the Desert Gang's 6 guns and a black hat. Look, my hat, guys! I got my hat. Let's put it on, shall we? Where's it at? Let's see. Your hats. A black hat. Don't be afraid of this hat. It's not inherently bad. It's just a common style choice for bad guys. What's the floppy one do? That gives you moxie, but this one gives you armor. Yeah, now we match. See that? Is Gary okay? Are you okay, Gary? Woo, hooray! You catching a bad guys. Yep, we sure did. Look at you breathing your spores everywhere. Let's go into this house. Can we go in here? Can I go in? The dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. Why not me? I walk all nice. You see this? This is how you walk like a pro. What do you think we should do next, Gary? West is going too fast, okay? A big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us. A big iron, you mean the train? Yes. Asking the train mans. What else? Gary says you should get that saltpeter from Fort Cowardice. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go meet Gary's other friends. Fort Cowardice. Let's go to meeting Gary's. You espy an empty whiskey bottle sitting on top of a fence post about 60 paces away. Should we shoot it or it's not worth the bullet? Well, that's that Sherf walk. Yeah, I got them Sherf skills. Do you think we're gonna should we shoot this? Or should we, is it not worth the bullet? Should we shoot it? Okay, we got one for shoot. 2. Shoot! Should we commence the shooting? I have like a random sponge on my bed for some reason. I think that was from when I did my face mask. Oop, I bumped it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shooting! Yes, we shall commence to the shooting. With a single crack shot, you shoot and crack the single bottle. Nice shooting. Bang! Got 10 XP for that. Gary! This fort is very quiet being. I thought goblins here. It does sound abandoned. Might as well have a look, though. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. I'm gonna walk in here in style. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! Goblins! Goblins here somewhere. Really? How can you tell? How you can't? Well, I'll let you know if I find any. You climb up the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Oh yeah, I got binoculars. You see a horse apple big enough to see from here. You discovered a new map location, the Big Apple. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in an empty trash can. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Look at that, guys. We're environmentally friendly. We're keeping that fort beautiful. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of the drawer. Let's see what we got. They are incredibly boring. Nah, really, I want the details. Oh, there you go, guys. There's a Pokemon in there. Remember to do exclamation mark Pokecatch. Fine, you read one. Charles Stern, clerk, pay grade C4, B12937. December missed 8 days, accrued 6 days, 88. Satisfied? Oh, dude, this guy's got 88 sick days and he's only... Oh, he's accrued 88 sick days, so he's got 88 sick days saved. And he's only missed 8 days. That's a pretty good worker, if you ask me. Becky Smith, a secretary. Pay grade C3, B51440. DEC. I don't know what that is. Is that like a deceased thing? Or is it just... I don't know. 21064. I don't know what that one means. Missed days, 89. Accrued sick days, 0. Dude, this chick has literally missed all the days that she's supposed to have worked. Maj Ezra Wolf II, 66th Beanslinger Division. Pay grade 06. Blood type B+. Killed in action. Oh, what the heck? Why would they put the blood type on there? Oh, so Awkward Crafts, you have to do exclamation mark Pokestart so you can get your starter Pokemon. And then you can start catching Pokemon in the chat. Rowena Hubbard, 9th Cannoneer Division. Blood type O negative. Wounded in action. Patricia Smith, a secretary. Walter Reed is a clerk. Dude, this guy missed 25 days. Some of these guys suck. Rebecca LeBlanc, 76th Pyrotechnics Division. Blood type AB. Good conduct medal. Charles Stern. Oh, I went back to this front. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? I just can't get enough. Okay. Away from that we go. There was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Looks like there's still some good mess left. I got a military grade whiskey and a hardtack. Does anybody know what hardtack is? Blech. Must be some nasty stuff. Oh, dude, the stove is beyond cleaning. Hey, it's like my stove. Haha. You open the spice rack. A little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. You got a shaker of saltpeter. Sweet. The cupboard is bare, and also it's not really a cupboard. What? What is it then? Well, what is this if it's not a cupboard? It's a kind of cracker. Oh, you got a turtle! I think my starter one was, oh man, I can't pick the lock. That's the one to the general's office. I guess we'll have to come back. Yeah, those two are the same. Okay. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Not bothering, letting them sleep. Okay. Yeah, hardtack is a kind of cracker. If you ever watch Netflix and you decide that you want to watch a kid's show, watch, what's it called? Master Bread? Or Bread Barber? Yeah, Bread Barbershop is what it is. My daughter watches that, and at the end of the episodes, they actually teach you about, If you remember correctly, it's used as a base ingredient consisting of water and flour. It is, yes. And it's baked like a bunch of times over until it gets to like super hard, almost brick-like material, basically. But it was what soldiers used to carry with them. But yeah, if you watch Bread Barbershop, at the very end, it actually goes through different, like there's cake. It'll tell you like the story of cake, or the hardtack. It'll tell you the story of hardtack and everything. And it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's a kid's show, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Let's look at the papers. The papers are mostly boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics hadn't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? It looks like it might be important. Got the marching orders. Let's look at the diagrams. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Oh, that's cool. Is there a frog in there? You bolster your supply of medical goods at the expense of the shelves. You got an item, Army Field Trauma Kit, and a military... Oh, I got more military-grade whiskey. The safe is labeled Controlled Substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. I need some more safe cracking. We're just gonna cartwheel on over here. That sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that the goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. Well, what if I want to go in there? Huh? Oh, look, this cannon, like, got blown up. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Yeah, they got fired, alright. I bet you that was Coral. Coral did it. Blew himself up. I guess there's really nothing else there that I can do right now. Let me go back to Dirtwater and see if I can get some picks. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy Sally, I'm Lucille. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Ooh, yeah. Show me your wares. What was that saying? Khajiit has the goods if you have the coin. I got a bag of shroom grow, a bar of soap, carrot, fungicide bomb, a lock, a lucky marigold. Oh look, needles, just what we need. Ooh, a pickaxe, we need that too. Ah, I don't have enough. I need more meat. We need Arby's. What happens if I sell this? That's melee attack damage and spell damage. Let's see. That's 6 to 7, and this is 4 to 5. Maybe I should get rid of the deputy's pistol. The deputized pistol for the Sherf. Yes. And we could get rid of our floppy derby and the gold tooth. And this cracker is definitely optimized for shelf life instead of taste. Oh, that increases armor by 5 for the rest of the day. That may be good. This is a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things, and can be used in a pinch to sterilize, or at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. Huh. Oh, I gotta read that snake oiler thing still. I don't want to get rid of the save. We can get rid of that. Let's get rid of this plate of slop. What was that dude? Yeah, that dude was gonna buy that shiny rock for like 7. Why would I give you the shiny rock for 7 when I can sell it for more? Stench resistance? See, I saw that. The get the Kraken thing? You saw it too, right? It was in there. I definitely saw it. But it's not in there anymore. Dang, man. We need that pickaxe. I want it. Toasty. Dang it. I ran into the cactus. Woohoo! There used to be water out here once. Hi-ho, Shifty, away! You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back, too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. Lock pickin' plus a needle. Should we pick it? Pick it like we pick your nose? Pick it real good. We're gonna pick it. Ah, nothing like coffee. Of course you should. Yes. You pop the lock open and find a ton of meat inside. And since the serial numbers aren't sequential, the bank probably won't be able to trace it if you keep it for yourself. Awesome! 206 meat. We found the meats. Dun dun. We only have 594 though. Do I have any mugs I can turn in? You need anything? Oh yeah! Nope, I'm still working on it. I got the lockpick now. I can do the piano player. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Hey, you gonna talk to me now? Poor old Ellsbury. Gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Lucille. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. No worries, Lloyd. You need help with anything else? Nope. Everything's right as rain. If you're looking for work, you might ask the jailhouse. Ta-ta for now. Do-do-do. I'm so skilled, I walk on my hands. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's the merchandise place. That's the post office. Jail. Are any of the gangs I put away over here? Do. I need like a theme song. Cue the Walking Dead music. Do. Howdy, what do you need? Give her what's left of the Desert House gang. Well, this certainly is a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? Oh my god, we just gave her the equivalent of a Falmer from Skyrim. Ears. A bag of ears. It's the House in the Desert gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. I got 500 meat. Oh, sweet. That means, I can do this. You want to deploy the snake? Lockpicking expertise. Oh, I need 200 for that. That sucks. How much do we have? We have 101. I could save it. I think that's what I'll do, and I'll save it and then do the lockpick and stuff. Hey, look at X'd out. It's a wanted poster. A wanted poster. If accuracy is important. You've already dealt with the House in the Desert gang and collected the reward. I just wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if to say you should be doing something more important. Yeah. Like her walking. Look at this grumpy lady. Wait, what's she got? Oh, she's selling flowers again. Do. Let's to going, Gary. We should go back and pick a lock. We gonna run into anything else on the way there? You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you should exchange meat for goods and services there. I got Button Willow McKittrick's store. Huh. What kind of store is this? Laden with various goods. You can't see me. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, walk different. There we go. Do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Do 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 do. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. You got an arrow so I can shoot somebody in the knee? What you got? She's got a length of rope. I might want to get that. Get a can of oil. We got the crowbar. I don't want disposable binoculars. I need a hammer and some nails. Mind your meat. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. That's 1,500. We need to sell something. Let's sell these venom vials. And I don't think we can sell anything else. I need to not do that. Equip some stuff. Wait, what? Hold on. There we go. Let's see. That's equipped. That's a 5 to 6. The crowbar is also a 5 to 6. We should equip the Desert Gang's 6-gun. Demi-culverin cannonball. This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. This is a set of army marching orders from before all the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. Ah, the ladybug escaped. I don't know how to do the, to get the different Pokeballs, because I think you have to, choose, like, when you do the Pokecatch, I think you have to do a space and then put what kind of Pokeball you're going to use. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort Alldead, far to the north of Dirtwater. So I got Fort Alldead now. Treacherous territory up there. A gal ought to be careful. Will do. Oh, we can do the saltpeter thing. We're going to read the snake oiler thing. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shoot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Fanhammer a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's a fold-out chart listing of all the hottest new poison. Gives Expert Poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives Quick on the Draw skill that increases your speed. Let's do the Fanhammer. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. You got a skill Fanhammer. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire, and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Aw. Dang. Dagnabbit. Still got a briefcase full of snakes. Let's do some medicine. And we'll close the briefcase. We'll save the venom for when we send out snakes. Where's that other book we had? Didn't we have another one? Thought we had another one. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button again. Newest stuff. Snake medicine, can of oil, length of rope, needle, demi-culverin cannonball, army field, shaker of saltpeter, hardtack. I thought we had something else. Ooh, my phone is ringing. None of that. Nope. Okay. Problem solved. My hats, my lapel embellishments, my pistols, weapons, offhand things, rings. I don't have any pants. I need some pants. My booze. Potions, combat items, quest items. Miscellany. We got 1,044. What else did I want to get that was like 1,000? Oh, mind your meat. That's what I wanted to get, but it was 1,500. Maybe we'll come back. This barrel smells like pickles, and it looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. This is where I need one of those Pickle Rick, what do you call them? The Pickle Rick sound things. Let's go back to Fort Cowardice. A Pickle Rick! Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. Well, that's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? Let's give him a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a... Wait a minute, you got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horse? What? You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Oh, for the love of... You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit in the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. As she sighs. Did I went back to Dirtwater myself? Yeah, that's right, I did. Because we were gonna go to this. Maybe? Maybe it was this? Bag of shroom grow, dynamite, plum pudding, soda crackers, tooth powder, fungicide. Nope. That's not what I wanted. For a second there, I thought I could hear something in my, thingamabob. Where did I need to go? I don't remember. We already did the post office thing. We don't need to go to the jail. I don't see what's so fascinating about tiny hats. Does anybody else see what's so fascinating about tiny hats? Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah, humming with the background music. What did I come in here for? Let's insult myself. You better not insult yourself anymore. You might get you get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. Oops. Hey, you got fleas behind your ear, man? Is that what's going on over there? These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. They're still standing over there punching each other. There's no, like, weird noise or anything, is there? left it again. I just want to make sure that the headphones aren't giving any weird sounds. I'm gonna mute the actual headphone, the Logitech speakers. Snoring? That's not me, I promise. I'm not the one snoring. I'm still like entranced by that guy behind the table, his mustache. It was a very nice, dapper mustache. I wish I could have a mustache like that. I almost forgot that I have those mustaches. The little stick-on ones. I could make a like a chat thing for channel points, and then I could do like a stream where I wear the mustache for the entire stream. I thought about doing that. Okay, moving on. Should I reach into the spittoon again? Eh. Oh look, cards. Let's play some poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Vera, and the player to your left says his name is Charlie. The dealer tells you the ante is 25 meat. The Wyatt Earp. Alright. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle, and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really terrible hand. 4 aces of clubs and a pair of 5s. It's the first round, and the pot is 75 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning is around 20%. I better fold. Play another hand. Let's ante up. 40% is not bad. We'll cleverly raise. Do so by 25 meat. Continue the game. The second round of betting, the pot is 150, and you estimate your chances of winning around 40%. Let's cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realize the odds of winning are better than you thought they were. 20% win chance. Move on to the next round. In the last round of betting, time to do or die. The pot is 150 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 60%. What should we do? Should we forcefully raise and put 25 meat in there? I think that's what I want to do. You slam 25 meat down hard enough to make the table shake. You force your opponents to read 'em and weep, a backwards flush. Vera sighs and reveals her hand, a South Carolina flush. Charlie flips his cards over one at a time, revealing a full house. You win! You gather your haul. I got 225 meat from that. Let's walk away from that. I ain't got times for your games. Alright, where was I going again? Hey, that's my line. Get your crazy-eyed horse cart out of my way. Ah, hustling, and over there bustling. Gary loving this place. Let's see, what do you think we should do next? Oh yeah, he's gonna tell me that we need to go to the train man's. Gary says you should deal with the stripy hat gang over in Cavern Canyon. Hey wait, we gotta go to the kitchen in the saloon, I think it was, and give that guy the salt. That's what else we were gonna do. That's the poker room. That's some we're just gonna call this guy Sloppy Joe. I still don't have enough to get that book that I want. Have you got that saltpeter yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. I get to go find a pepper that has a knife and murders people. Ah. Okay, I see you around. Go find your murdering pepper. Wait, can I do anything on the stage? Besides cartwheel? Can I cut this off yet? Let the cows come home! I'm just gonna swim across this floor if that's okay. Ooh, a pineco! Why walk on your feet when you can walk on your hands? Okay, they said Cavern Canyon, right? Wait, should I go back to Fort Cowardice? I do have a lockpick. I got stopped by the Burton Willow store. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Well, let's look through that there wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. You got the item Modern Snake Oiler issue 182. Look at us collecting books and stuff. I may not walk smart, but at least I'll be book smart. Oop, I pressed the wrong button again. Where's that there book? There's an article with a list of tips for moving really quickly. And one for entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce the target's moxie. And there is a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle mysticality and moxie. Let's learn the strong medicine. You memorize the formula. You get the skill Strong Medicine. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine in a puddle, ruining it. Aw, shucks. Dang, I dropped it in a puddle, even though, I'm out in the desert and there's no frickin' puddles anywhere. Don't mind me. Alright, let's go try to break into this. Eh? Woo! Oh, there's a dude with a gun. Excuse me. Ah! Probably shouldn't try to open his pie safe while that goblin is shooting it. Holy crap. Hey, why are you shooting your pie safe, bruh? The goblin seated at his desk is repeatedly firing their pistol at that pie safe. Let's get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies. Always. Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroying, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie. What is wrong with a pie? Bah! A human will never understanding. Do you want a pie? Let's see if I can do anything else. No, really, why a pie shooting? Shut up! So much angry. Looking, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy a... Huh? Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You winning. A pie is dead. You certain, being? Waiting here, I will checking. You peek through the bullet holes. Yep, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed, being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what? Huh? What I shooting now? I guess you finding another pie? What? There are more pies, being? Yes. A world is full of pies. Oh no, this violencing will never ending. Sorry, being, not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross bearing. I must going and continuing the fight. Fight the good fight, man. Okay, thanking you. Okay, I'm wishing you good luck against a forces of pie. So I need to do the Hornswogglin. General Gobbs strides out the door, jaw clenched, eyes resolute with pie hatred. Well, that was weird, I guess. I'm the general now. Yes, this is my desk now. I'm General Lucille. And this is my desk. I need... Oh, fan hammer. Cool. I need to do Hornswoggling up. AP costs 3. Each subsequent attack deals 1 more damage. Shoot your target 3 times. That's 3 more damage. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails, and you'll also be able to afford them. It gives me more meat gains. I guess I could go for some glamour. We'll just kind of use the rest of it for that. We'll be fine. I got a lead pie. Well, I guess that's what I get for having him shoot the pie over and over again. Covered is bare, not really covered. That's a spice rack, provided all the value it's going to provide. That's the reception desk. Leave them to sleep. I need safe cracking. We need to get the controlled substances. That's the bathroom. Do. Okay, let's see. Go to Cavern Canyon. You encounter a family of scared settlers trying to pack their wagon to head back east out of Dirtwater. They're having a hard time getting everything situated. Let's help them pack. Using your advanced spatial skills, you nestle everything into the wagon with space to spare. Now they won't have to leave their children behind. What the heck? You gonna leave your children behind? Danger! Spider! Weapons? Weapons? You dig through the crate, and it's mostly full of packing straw, but you find a pretty fancy knife at the bottom. I got a fancy knife. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. Can I do anything about you? Medilson? You should leave right now before that spider eats you. Hey, spider, you must have a death wish standing this close to that thing. Booze. There wasn't anything I could do for that? Cave door has been boarded up. Pry off the boards. Those boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. What is this? Danger, spider. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It's even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. It's like that door from The Walking Dead where it says, don't open dead inside. Let's open it anyway. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Hold on. Let me explore the rest of this part of the cave first. What's in here? Real sneaky. Like, you can see a gang on the other side of the big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get them from this end. Maybe if you have more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Huh. So maybe I gotta get that spider to come down here. Oh, spider! Oh, wait, so maybe I go back up and go back this way? No way are you going back in there. If I'm a crab, why am I afraid of a spider? Hmm? You hear a horrible skittering noise followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's no more skittering, then silence. Let's go inside. Hey look! It's the new Pokemon! What do they call it? Wiglet! It's a Wiglet! The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Let's not do anything just yet. Danger. Kitchen? Why is the kitchen dangerous? This poor chef is chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure, why not? Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hands into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Lucille, how you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. Well, that sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long! Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You, promised not to steal my idea, right? I mean, I can't promise anything, but I'll promise you anyway. Okay then, it's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyways, in the middle of it, there's a sausage. But it's a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. He's talking about a hot dog. Okay. And it's served on a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part? The name. You ready to hear the name? You guys ready to hear the name? You ready for this? It's got a good one. Sure. I call it the hot dog. What do you think? How about the hot Lucille instead? Don't be ridiculous. Hot Lucille? What does that even mean? Haha, ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it. Not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get off of this chain, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You can set up a shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius, Lucille. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, here's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. So he's got the oven in one arm, and he's got the ingredients on the shelf in the other arm. This dude must be like super strong. Why did you not just break the chain yourself if you're that strong? Like, what? Nothing on this shelf looks good. Maybe I should have searched the shelf before I talked to him. Danger bar. All these bottles are empty. Excuse me while I go behind the bar. Ooh! I got cheap whiskey, cheap wine, and... Can I get this mug? On the mug. Looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? What's this? He had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. Cool. I got a jaw harp. There's nothing else down this tunnel. Let's arrest them. You stack the cocoons in the back of your horse, except for one, which Gary offers to drag. and head back to Dirtwater Jail. Is that the Stripey Hat Gang? What happened to them? They had a run-in with a giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. I had 1,000 meat for that and 30 XP. Groovy. The Stripey Hat Gang cell. She left him in the cocoons. Let's see. There was another one. The poster says, "Wanted, the Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery? Millinery? I don't know. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to go investigate?" Yes, indeedy. You mark the location of the millinery, I don't even know how to say that word, on your map and spend some time saying, oh, nice. Sorry, I had to leave for a moment. That's okay. Poster reads, "Wanted, Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater." The poster shows the location of the suspicious city and the gang is hiding out in. You want to go check it out? You know the location and resolve to bring these unlicensed builders to justice. Yeah, we gotta bring these unlicensed builders to the justice. Let's see, we got some new stuff. What did we get? Oh yeah, we got tequila. And a lead pie. What does this jaw harp do? It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like. I'm gonna plunk it. You stick the twanger in your mouth and plunk it as best as you can. Let's plunk it some more. Plunk it on my twanger. Yeah. Getting good at this. Does it like break or something? My controllers are vibrating because of that. It says you can stop plunking it. You keep on plunking your twanger. I like that name, twanger. You plunk your twanger with vigor. You'll be plunking this twanger until the day you die. You plunk your twanger joyfully. I'm playing with my twanger. You plunk your twanger all the live long day. You cannot stop plunking it. Plunking it joyfully. Come on. You plunk your twanger to the beat of the band. You keep on plunking your twanger. Alright, let's stop. Dun 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 dun. I got 2,169. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. Doo-doo. I have 71 unspent XP. I should probably upgrade muscle. And mysticality. What else am I forgetting, Gary? Gary says that you should get that pepper the Sherf in Dirtwater wants. He says it grows just outside of town. Maybe wander around a bit? Thanks, Gary. Let's go a wander. Maybe if I go to Button Willow's store. I think that's where I wanted to go for something that was like, what, 1,000? You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. You scour the area and the impact crater. I gained 694 meat. I got the meats! Do 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 do. Shh. Hey, lady. Give me that book I wanted. Minding my meat. I also want... Do I have enough for the hammer? Yeah, I got enough for the hammer. And I want the handful of nails. Oh, I don't have enough for crowbar. Let's get more needles. What else do we have? Oh, we could probably get rid of the whiskey and the tequila. There are a lot of fine tequilas in the West, and this is not one of them. The label says it's from Italy, so it can't be that bad, can it? Oh, wait. It actually says from Italy? That's weird. Wait, what? How much was that fancy knife? What's it do? Oh, other side. This is the kind of knife you'd wield at a fancy cocktail party. I think that knife is actually stronger than my, Ooh, wrong button again. I think that knife is stronger than my, cavalry sword. 5 to 6. That's 3 to 4. This is 7 to 9, so we'll equip the fancy knife. We're gonna go fillet people. Do 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 do. I don't think that dude is still at Fort Cowardice. Oh, I can press X to wander. You spot a cemetery on the horizon. The lettering over the gate says the Dave Yard, which seems oddly specific. Oh, we're going to the Dave Yard. It's not a graveyard, it's a Dave Yard. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. I got brown boots. I got the brown boots. Did I put those on? Brown boots. Yep, they're equipped. What do they do? Brown boots. Maximum AP +1. Wasn't there something that if I ate it, that increases my armor? You eat the tack. You gain an effect. Tack hard. That was hard. I'm a Dave robber? Yeah. This is ranged damage by 10 for the rest of the day. You can't eat that because you're already too full. Level up your grit to increase your appetite. Oh yeah, okay. What's that say? The remains look pretty restless. Let's put them down for good. Got the jump on him. Let's shoost him. Hiya, Gary. Victory is mine. You made the restless remains more restful. I gained 10 XP and I got skull chips and a skeleton bone. Hooray! I got boned. Here lies Dave C. Went down in a theater. The tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading, Dave was here. Here lies Dave J. Rapapa Pow. Did he get shot? Is that what that was? Which one are you? Target the skeleton of a Dave. Let's attack him with my knife. Yeah! Hiya! Avast ye! I saved bullets. I got boned again. Dang. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years? Looks like a gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch! You got a Vienna blood sausage and a thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Man, I feel bad. These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Those bone jokes made me think of Sans from Undertale. I know, right? Hey, look, this one's got a hat on. Habayam! Can I not do any of... Oh, there we go. Gary will Gary food the target. I can make Gary reproduce. Ugh! Look, a naked Gary. I make Gary reproduce. He's sported up. He's a good sport. You check the bones for Dickens. Nope. You beat 'em all out. I got a gold tooth. I ripped his teeth out. Poor Dave. Hold on, I don't need to go in there yet. I want to check the rest of these. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different fella. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. A pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. Dig through it. It's mostly boring, broken bones, but you find a skull with a weird tag on it. I got a skull with an odd tag on it. Such a description. Can I dig in this one too? It's one of those thingies they have in mausoleums, you know? One of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Do I want to fight or a bigger fight? I'll let you guys pick. How masochistic do you want to make me? Do I want the fight or the bigger fight? Flies Dave D. I gotta hold on to my hat when I drink that. X-Files? Yeah. Now I just need to play that song. Bigger fights? Well, you said fight first. Do you want fight or bigger fights? Do we want to open a whole bunch and make Gary reproduce a lot? Lots of Gary Foo, you know? The biggest. Alright, let's see. So I can't use the... I don't have enough AP to use that skill yet. So we're gonna do... This is 12 to 14 damage to the target. We're gonna do this one in front with you. And then we're gonna make Gary reproduce. Ugh! You hit my Gary child! Gary might not make it through this fight, let me tell you. I'll make it through the fight, because they're not really damaging me much. But I don't think Gary's gonna make it through this fight. Oh, he can't reproduce again. Hiya! Oh, you killed Gary's child! The child of Gary has died! Let's heal Gary. There you go, buddy. Bop you in the head with a box. Right? I'm gonna knife you. We're gonna Gary Foo you. I'm gonna kick you right in the ribs. Right in your shin bone. Ooh, so close. Get him, Gary! Victory is ours! With the loss of Gary's child. 3 up and 3 down is a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. I got 30 XP, a gold tooth, and a handful of loose teeth. Nice. I don't have the headphones on, so I can't hear the sound alerts. But that probably would have went there. Like, I could hear Gary doing that. Should we open more? You tried. Yeah, you definitely did. Let's leave him be for right now, and we'll come back to that. What the heck? Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. It's a pile of mostly burned rags that may be used to be a person. Let's investigate this. You dig through the rags to find a few things. They look like they're worth keeping. You get a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes. There's some kind of receipt here. I got a robe receipt. I can take my robes back, man! Yes, many more. What is this gore-spattered scroll? The scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Viscera? Luckily for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. What? Oh, you gotta hit the pokey start first. You scrape the largest piece of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyways, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Let's examine it. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulation dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipts to the first page. I got the Necromancer Journal. Oh, you get a T-Pig! Nice. Should check that out. Is it the Necronomicon? Wearing the hat for too long. Okay. This is a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. Let's read it. You open your Necromancer journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means that the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Looks like that's everything you've got so far. Alrighty then. It's a big stone sarcophagus. I don't think I have everything for the ritual. Maybe we should go back out there and, go through this some more. Oh, I only hit one! Oh well, let's shoot him! Kick him in the shins, Gary! Oh, Jesus. Yeah, don't touch my Gary. He's mine. Got a handful of loose teeth and a skeleton bone. You did it! You dragged a skeleton out of a drawer and then beat it up and put it back in the drawer. Congratulations. What did you do today? I pulled a skeleton out and then I, smacked it a whole bunch of times and then stuck it back in. Yeah! We're gonna reproduce with Gary again. Jesus, they just, shot Gary all to hell. Gary's child didn't make it, I'm sorry. Yeah. Get that one, Gary. He just did, a handstand. Oh, Gary died. Poor Gary. Take this. Revenge. It's a dish best served cold, with a side of soup, with teeth in it. Yeah. See, I got skull chips and a gold tooth. I can still do more? Jesus. How many times must I fight them? Let's see. According to the gross skull, you need human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere if you want to do this ritual. You dig through all your stuff, but you didn't find any glass spheres. Nuts. I guess we'll have to come back here and do that ritual. Oops. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Is there... Can I go over this way more? No? Walking like a boss. Yeah. You okay, Gary? You alright, Gary? Ooh, spooky. All these dead mans looking at. What do goblins do with their dead? Popping them. Popping them to make new goblins. Never dying, sort of. I see. Let's wander and see if we come across anything else. You spot a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. Let's go to the silversmith's house. What's this? The sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. The workbench has a little burner and a crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. You don't have anything silver to make into bullets. Dang, I should have kept the, I need foraging. I should have kept the, silver, cufflinks. Could have made them into a silver bullet. Oh, spittoon! Look at that, guys! Digging into the dirty again. A spittoon. At least, it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Let's investigate, shall we? What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, then that would be way worse. I'm still gonna investigate it. I feel like maybe you weren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only used it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into. In which case, it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. Reach in deep? Yeah, we'll do it real deep. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. I'm pretty sure there's a treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up, I'm investigating! Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon, and it's definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Let's fish around in it, shall we? What is wrong with you? Oh, bite me! Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking on a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. I got a revolting brooch. Maybe I will. So there. It's my spoils of war. The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe the guy was hiding something. I said secrets afoot! Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About a half dozen of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. Cool. Shelf looks pretty picked over. You find a couple of things that still look edible. Instant grits and plum pudding. I went deep. I went real deep, man. We did that deep dive. There's a note on the safe reading, I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. It looks like a tricky one. I need safe kraken ×3. A twin bed. The silversmith must have been a bachelor, or a half-width guy with a half-width spouse. Can I do anything here? No, I still can't do anything. I don't have anything silver. Hi-ho, shifty, away! You notice trails of burnt vegetation off to the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcalf is grazing nearby. Do we track it down to fight, or do we leave it alone? Should we say, to hell with you? Go back from whence you came? Foul demon? Or do we just go, hell no, and go back? Decide now. What will we do? I think we're gonna go track it down. I got the jump on him. Too bad we ain't got no cow tip and stuff. Let me shank ya. Come here and give me that meat. Hiya, Gary. Kick it in the udders. Let me whip you with my snake. Track it down. I beat you to it. You put that abominable calf out of your misery. You gain 10 XP. You got an item, putrid cow bile. Dude, we got some cow puke. And 44 meat. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. I got an extra thick leather. It says moo down at the bottom. Moo moo, mother trucker. You spot the smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. Let's go there now. Ooh, hey, is there a needle? Yes. Got another needle. Hey, give me this. I want this. Come back. I can outrun you. Mary Stern died February 18th, 1894. Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother, died 1895. Ow, ow, ow! You got an item. Smoking chrysanthemum. Guys. It's smoking. Get it? You know? What did this one say? Jethro Stearns, devoted father, died 1895. So she died in 1895 and he died in 1895. And she died in 94. So whoever Mary is died before the mother and the father? Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Dude got boned. You find a charred locket among the blackened bones. Huh. Maybe I can investigate that. Can we look inside the charred locket? You should call it a lucket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. Let's examine it. The lock on this locket reminds you of why they call it a locket. Let's pick it. You carefully pick the locket lock. I got an item, picture of Mary Stearns. This skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. The tag in the skull has a serial number, and it says it was borrowed from the Submission Catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Geez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. Skulls, check them out. Oh, we forgot to read Mind Your Meat. It gives me the Dickerin skill. Nice. Now we finally got Dickerin. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Pawn it off on some rube. This was in the ground for a very long time, then somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. Can I put it in my mouth? Perhaps you could sell some of them to a dental student. Time was, these would have been brads, but nowadays, man does not live by brad alone. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. Y'all over here catching Pokemon? It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. I think we're going to leave them alone for now, because if I scatter the human ashes, then I won't be able to do the ritual, right? You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Some itty-bitty bits of skull. Once they were good for keeping somebody's brain salsa inside, but not anymore. Ugh, brain salsa! Sounds delicious. A brooch that would be much smaller if it weren't for the thick layer of tarnish and dried tobacco spit. Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. What do I have on my thing now? That's just armor. We should go for that. This flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. Oh, it goes on my lapel. This is +2 spell damage, but I don't do spells, so I don't really need it. You approach the grave marker. The hair on the back of your neck stands as a voice whispers in your ear. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give what to you? The picture. The picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Okay, here's the picture. You hold the photograph out towards the grave marker, and it disintegrates in your hand. Thank you. The air returns to normal. You hope Mary finds some peace now. Yeah. Can't do nothing with Jethro's bones. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Dude, we can fight something in the outhouse. Knock, knock! It's a flaming pile of cow shit! I mean, what? I didn't say nothing. Take that! The outhouse is now as safe as houses. Outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Woohoo! Got a toilet pistol! Yeah! Toilet pistol. Let's see what it does. This pistol is pretty comprehensively toileted up. Deals stench damage instead of physical. Apply 5 poison to the enemy. So it's got 3 to 4 damage. But this is 6 to 7 and it gives you my moxie, so... This is a fancy 6 gun. You might even go as far as to rate it as a 7 gun. How much, whatchamacallit do I have? That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. We need to do hornswoggling again. And we need to do lockpicking and dickerin. We definitely needed the dickerin. We don't have any foraging yet. You got a ranch punch and a lock. Huh. Wait, I didn't want to go down there. Go back up. I wanted to double check this. Okay, now we'll go down. Dang, I can't crack the safe, and I still don't have safe cracking. A pile of loose boards. Oh, I can build a crate with a hammer and nails. I got ranch punch and a full canteen and depressed rancher candy. Nice. There's still some food on the shelf. I got Vienna blood sausages and jellied escargot. That's gross. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. It's a cow-shaped stain. Cows were too stupid. They went through the wall. I didn't mean to walk down there. Is this lunch? It's a lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. You pick the lock and open up the box. Ooh, a document. I got a stock certificate. There are still some beans in this pot. I got some blackened beans. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. I got Mary Stern's diary. The toy box contained a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Should we talk to it? I don't know what to do. Should I talk to the creepy doll? That just sounds weird. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? None of your business, doll. I'm Lucille. Hi, Lucille, you're nice. Do you want to play with me? Sure, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray, the game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into its secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Because nothing has ever gone wrong playing with a creepy doll. I know, right? Look, she even impeded my movement. She's making me, like, crawl on the floor. She gave me stupid walking. What's this? I already checked this. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Whisper peanut butter. Hey, it's kind of like, going into the Dark Brotherhood. Silence, my brother. Peanut butter, my brother. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Do we take the goblet, destroy the goblet? What do we do? Should we take it or should we destroy it? What do you guys think? Welcome home? What should we do? So in Skyrim, there's also another quest that you have where you get a goblet full of blood. And I don't remember what quest it is, but I think it's one of the ones where you're like a vampire or something. Where you have to actually be the vampire, and it's one of the quests for them. Because you can't do it if you're a werewolf. Throw it into the fire, destroy it. Should I take it to Walmart and throw it in the retention pond? I want to look it up really quick. It says this is a goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret basement room. It's probably safe and fine and good. The altar room in the cellar of the Stearns Ranch, you can choose to give it to Grace or empty it. You can also throw it into the pit at Jumble Neck Mine for 40 to 43 XP. In Reckonin' at Gun Manor, the player can opt to try giving the goblet to the ghost girl, however she rejects it. I didn't get the DLC for that, so I can't do the Reckonin' at Gun Manor. The Dawn Guard one, but the werewolves have one as well. What is the werewolves one? The werewolves have one with a goblet? So you guys are saying we should take it? Should we give it to the little girl, or should we keep it with us and then throw it into the thingamabob? The werewolves... Oh, I already read that. What happens if we destroy it, though? Because it's got 5 muscle there. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. You got an item. The Goblet of Blood. Ugh. Gross. Hey, Gary. You want a drink? Looking here. Flat wall cow. Yeah, that's weird. That's real weird, Gary. It's a flat wall cow. Oh, okay, I see it. The thing in the left-hand bottom corner, it shows the hardtack and the angry face. I was like, what is that? The hardtack it's showing me how long that's lasting for. So we're supposed to give this to... No, we weren't supposed to give this to them. We were supposed to come back up here to the doll and give it to the doll. My tea! We can finish our tea party now! Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah. Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing manically, and climbs onto the ranch house's ruined chimney. She turns towards you. See you soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. Yeah, that's probably fine. We're probably okay. Nothing else of interest here, unless you're interested in burned books. This box used to have a haunted doll in it, but you fed her some children's blood, and then she got up and ran away. Stretch. Hang on. Ugh. Oh, my shoulder popped. It's good to stretch. That's kind of hard to stretch with a hat on. Ugh, there we go. Okay. A hat stretched it in. Gary, let's get the hell out of this place. It's kind of creepy. If you know what I mean. Look, I'm rolling just like the tumbleweed. Let's go a-wandering again, shall we? You spot an old mine on the horizon. Abandoned mines are safe and fun to explore. Snake Pit Mine. Let's go there now, guys. Let's go to good old Snake Pit Mine. An exposed meat vein. Oh, see, this is where I need the pickaxe. Let's go back to... Because we can come back to Snake Pit Mine. Let's go to Button Willow's store and get that pickaxe. Because I'm pretty sure I have other stuff to sell now. Shaggy Dog Cave. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be good use of your time. Alright, fine. Wait, how is it all the way down there when I was going to Button Willow's store? That is like way out of the way. Wait, I didn't ever check my items. So now we have a filthy porcelain cow and a burned cow. Instant grits. Jellied escargot. Plum pudding, Vienna blood sausages, some whiskey, some yummy spiked coffee. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track of whether it's appropriate time to drink whiskey or the appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you just stop trying. Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. This depressed rancher candy. This little vial of rancid cow bile that you kept for some reason. Oh, this is a little vial of rancid cow bile that you kept for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why I kept it either. This is some very old water in a very old canteen. Drinking it would probably give you tetanus, which was discovered very recently. This item is used in combat. It puts out fires. This is a goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret basement room. Yeah, it's safe. It's fine. It's okay. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI in diary are crossed out, and IA written above them. The diary starts out as a typical kid's stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Keep reading. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long, and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. I don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said I either get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. That's the last entry. Oh, snap. Is there anything down here? A tree. How nice. I wish I had, what's his face's, laugh, Zoidberg. When it does that walk, just do Zoidberg's laugh. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Record of events of the expedition into the Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. I don't think I want to read all these. I think I remember Markiplier reading these, and they were just super long. I have acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cold Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, a mining pickaxe, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. my own collection of black plaques and engraving tools, one large shaggy dog, and a butt for? What's a butt for? Oh. Very funny. Guys, what's a butt for? After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the four of us entered the local saloon, and each ordered a beer, except for Sai, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we... oh, goodness. if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions which correlated nicely with the notes in our map. Do I have to read all these? Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered, to our dismay, that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. He stuck an egg in his pocket. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Scott and Sai after drawing lots. After a drawing of lots to share. What does it mean if the dog absconded one of the horses? After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we headed out to the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that we would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than in November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Okay. I got another tool. Is that an egg in your pocket? Or did you just wet yourself? Nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination. We replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course, and that mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. So his dog was riding the horse. Large adobe hut occupied by two identical seeming old men with wild hair, long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were two of them, but I felt it would be rude to question that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also confirmed that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for a butt for, and we continued on our way, excited to be finally nearing our goal. I'm gonna get something to drink. Hold on. I tapped it. Sorry. Guys, what's a butt for? Somebody should look that up and see if it's an actual tool. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were arrested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. So, by the time they got there, his egg was probably cooked. I'd say your eggs are cooked, man. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source in which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered an antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided very adequate amount of light. Excuse me. Well, these plaques bore me to death. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse. There were no side passages in which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discover the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. Cool, is there treasure at the end of this tunnel or just another plaque? The chest was locked with an ancient and rustling iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon the jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Jr., joyous at our triumph. We loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally as successful. Signed, Jim Blackwright. A hole, a completely empty one. Can I hop in said hole? Great. That's wonderful. Come on, walk different. I don't want to skedaddle like this. I want to, like, slide. Come on, do something interesting. Yeah, there we go. Doing the worm. Slide, slide, slide. Ah, all this dirt in my mouth. It's all over my face. I feel so good. It's exfoliating. Yeah, this is how you do it. Shh, be very, very quiet. Hiding from the cows. Behind this rock. Walk away. Just walk away from the plaque, okay? That's all you gotta do. Well, that was a waste of time. Gary, what'd you think of that? Did you like the story? You happen across an abandoned crate which apparently fell off a wagon or something, since the lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means. Mine. All mine. I got a thermos, a spiked coffee, and some dynamite. You fish through the crate and help yourself into the contents, which appear to be mining gear. So you were even more right than you knew. Okay. Where were we going before? Yeah, Bert and Willow's store. Before we got distracted by the dude with the egg in his pocket. Okay. What did I come in here for? We're gonna sell the beans. And the depressed rancher candy. And maybe the bourbon. And we'll sell the full canteen because I probably won't use it. Maybe we should find a dental student. If you've got enough grit, you don't even need to add water. Walk away, sugar bear, walk away. Walk very slowly. I got a lock. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Let's see. Get rid of the plum pudding. Ranch punch is the slang name for the combination of milk and whiskey ranchers used to drink. Its actual name is undrinkable garbage. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. I still like this one. It tells you about brain salsa. We don't need that. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 37 shares of Dalton Wagon Tongue Limited, a company based in Yuma. I think I'll keep that just in case. We'll get rid of the spiked coffee. And the turlet pistol. And the sausages. See? I saw that get to cracking thing. I see it every time. Let's see. What did we want to get from here? They didn't have a pickaxe in this one, did they? Yeah, they did. Right here. Oh, I still don't have enough meat. I need 850. What else can I sell? I want to keep that just in case. And I need the shovel. Should we sell our Sherf badge? Nah. We'll just go kill more things. As you turn the corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Dive for cover and fight them. Ride the heck away. Or trick him out of some gear. I got hornswoggling too. You think I can trick him out of some gear? Let's try that. Whew, good thing I caught up with you guys. The sheriff's looking for 3 fellas dressed like bandits pushing a barrel. If he sees you like that, the plan's a bust. Hell in tarnation, what should we do? Well, I reckon he's looking for 3 fellers dressed like bandits, right? Not 2 fellers dressed like bandits and 1 fella in his underwear. Hey, there's some good thinking. Thanks, partner. The 3 bandits draw lots and the loser hands you his gear. I got a bandit pistol, a black hat, and some black denim pants. Hey, I got pants now! I'm not pantsless anymore! Let's put my pants on. It's my big girl pants. Pants. They're equipped, but you can't see them. These jeans are dyed black to make it easier to dress casually at night. Let's see. What else did I get? Was it a gun, right? A bandit pistol. That's 5 to 7. And the Desert Gang 6 gun is 6 to 7. So we'll keep this one. The hammer's 3 to 4. The hammer, I need more nails. And then I can do that. We can probably sell the other gun. And the black hat, the one that's not equipped. Because we already have that one. And what did I say? The bandit pistol? Bandits get caught in a vicious circle where they just use guns to rob people to get money to buy better guns, to rob people and get more money for more guns. I have 706. I'm almost there. What else do we want to sell? This pie that has been shot so many times that its filling... This is a pie that has been shot so many times that its filling is now 100% bullets. Guys, bite the bullet. Let's give this military-grade whiskey. We can get rid of the cavalry saber because we're not going to use it. I suppose we could get rid of the Sherf badge. I'm not Sherf anymore, guys. I wasn't up to the task. We'll get rid of some skull chips, too. Oh, I'm so close. I don't want to get rid of this. It says just sell it. I guess. Okay. We got 960 now. What were we gonna buy? Oh yeah, pickaxe. Sweet. Okay. It was Snake Pit Mine, right? You happen across an abandoned crate. Oh yeah, we did that already. I got smelling salts, a can of oil, and some dynamite. Sweet. Right here. You pick away at the exposed meat deposit. You got an unrefined meat nugget and 42 meat. You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Ask Gary to explain it to you. Hey Gary, do you know how any of this stuff works? Oh, no. Gary doesn't knowing that. Well, okay then. Let's explain it to Gary. Hey Gary. What? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here, this is an automatic sandstone separator. Gary stares at you blankly. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract ferrous coke, crystalline meat, and then fracture it. Gary sighs. And this third machine, this is a brittle dust dissolver, a fractured mud flattener, and a carbide sulfur blaster. Let's do the sulfur blaster. A carbide sulfur blaster, it converts slade into sedimentary kerf, jack rock into a phantic deposit, or peat into angular pyrite. Let's do the phantic deposit. Gary grins. I got a perk, Mines Player. Now to finishing? Yes. Now to finishing, Gary. Now to finishing. Coffee cactus. I want some coffee cactus. It's the best cactus there is. Nah, I mean, got that coffee. What were we supposed to be looking for when we search? You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back. Let's pick the lock. You pop the lock open and you find a ton of meat inside. Awesome. Alright. What else were we supposed to be looking for? We don't need to go back to Shaggy Dog Cave. I got what I wanted from Button Willow's store. Fort Cowardice, I don't think had anything else that we needed to do, did it? The Cavern Canyon, I don't think we needed to go to. We could go to the railroad camp. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Let's go to the destroyed campsite. Why are we going across the tracks? Like a what? This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trashed from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see a knife anywhere. The tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. What? What can I do with that? This campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Yikes. You think maybe this used to be a person? Let's investigate. Gary says, this human is popped. Gary did not know a human is popping. No. Not in this sense. I think you mean... Not in the sense I think you mean, anyway. This meat, it is very large. All of it. A human contains all of this? I guess. Ugh. I could not bear to carrying all of that. So squishy. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Well, darn. Doesn't that just chap your ass? Eh? Ooh. Give me just a sec, guys. Okay. Should we go to the old mission? We could always go to the Big Apple. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, Property of Fort Alldead Library. Let's dig through the bags. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one of specific interest to you, though. Oh, I got issue 159. Let's go read it. Let's see. Offhand things. Rings, pants, boots, food, booze, potions, combat, quest. Yeah, it's in quest. Right here. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks. Oh, so that's quick draw. Big spleen perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Gives expert poisoner as a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Do we want big spleen or expert poisoner? Because big spleen would be good. It says there's a free sample of cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Do we want to make our spleen bigger, or do we want to learn how to poison our enemies better? We could be an expert poisoner with that snake venom, if you know what I mean. Which one should we do, guys? Should we do the big spleen or the poisoner? The spleen we could do for potions. I mean, perks stay with you for a while. And then the expert poisoner passive skill multiplies the amount of poisons you apply. And I'm pretty sure we put like a thing for the snake whip that we could use for poison. Expert poisoner. Okay. You memorize the chart of poisons. Fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Rats. It literally said rats down in the corner. That was pretty funny. Gary, quit stretching over there. Pew pew! Get it? Pew pew! You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. It says pew pew. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a skull. Hey, we got a skull. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister? They came back! They just came back and took them! I couldn't stop them! Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics! The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back! Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I gonna do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. Well, my name's Lucille. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect the 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry, what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They come up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Okay, I'll go get him back for you then. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you gonna have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. Probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's super blasphemous, right? So it even out. Oh dear, the cardinal is gonna want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead, do what you must, I suppose. You got it! Empty relic case for a finger bone. Empty relic case for a pelvis. And a spot for the skull. Wait, do I have a skull already? No. She said they came out for the basement, right? Good luck down there. Coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Dracula? Are you in here? It's empty. Curious. The skull has a gold tooth. Hey, let me rip this tooth out of here. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Guys, let's play Kick the Skull. What do you say? Whoa, they're quick. Oh, 9 on Spooky. I might just die. Ugh! Defeat. Hath been defeated. You got your ass kicked all the way up the stairs. You gained an effect. Angry. You get so angry about losing the fight that you pass out. Snooze. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Gary must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for the wear. You are pretty hungry, though. And sober. Well, let's mosey on out of here then, shall we? I like how she got out of bed there. Oop, that's not the right button. We're sober, guys. We need a drink. Hold on. Should we drink the can of oil? I got rid of all the food. I can sell that for 25 meat. Shovel, lock, human ashes, handful of loose teeth. Dang, I sold all my food. I can't drink the goblet of blood. Smelling salts. This is a bottle of foul-smelling ammonia crystals designed to disgust people into being more awake. This item is used in combat. It gives you 1 additional action point when used. Ah, I should have used the dynamite on him. So, note to self. Don't fuck with the pile of bones. Home and last. Nice of you to join us. We got our ass kicked by a pile of skulls. I shouldn't have kicked it. You like my hat? Ooh, range punch. Melee damage 7 for the rest of the day. Melee damage range this is range damage for 10 for the rest of the day. Spiffy hat. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5 for the rest of the day. That kind of seems like it would be worth it. But this range punch is the melee damage, which if we use our knife, it'll work. You drink the punch and immediately wish you could kick the habit. It's all in the mind. I don't want to insult myself again. I'll get angry and pass out. Howdy, Lucille. I heard you had something interesting back there. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh yeah, it was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. That's what got him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around the under of the bar for a moment, and then blows the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano, so long as you don't ask me about the trick. Got the miniature piano. We are amassing some miscellaneous. Where's it at? There we go. It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the sides seems to indicate that it plays itself. The piano isn't playing right now. Want to turn it? You wind up the crank, and the piano starts tinkling merrily. So merrily! So tinkly! Nah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know what it does, but I mean... I don't need your slop. Kitchen. Bartender for darts. Is that still playing? Let's turn it off. I don't know what that did, but I mean, you know. It was interesting. Did you find me a murder pepper? No. I need to find a murder pepper. That's what we were doing. That's why we were exploring. Because we were trying to find a murder pepper. I was investigating a murder. Pepper. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source. A vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the Jewel was looking for. Let's grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Hot! That's a spicy pepper. It's a spicy meatball. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to go on this one. Sorry guys, I ain't got no time to play cards with you. Gotta give him a murder pepper. Oh, a nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. P.O. Box 44. Guys, you get to be a mail lady. Do 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 do. This is how you walk in style, okay? What the? This guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. Let's check on him. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure, why not? Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medicinal supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills. Oh, I went in there to go see if they had lockpicks. That's what I was doing. Shroom grow, broken board, speak softly and carry a crude stick. Maybe I want some dynamite, eh? Yeah, let's get some dynamite. Okay. To the post office! Hi-ho, mail away! You find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef at the Jewel. Open it. You open the box, and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. You get a sauté knife. Now back to the chef. Let me check out this here sauté knife, eh? Where's it at? Maybe it's under quest items. Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a sauté knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. Woohoo! Here we go! Okay. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Bruh, I got your knife. Excellent. This'll work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me. And then he died, and he took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. He wants me to be a Dave robber. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, so you won't mind. Well, okay. Alright. Ooh! Oops, I pressed a button. Here we go again, being a Dave robber. Let's see, where was that at? To the Dave yard! You notice a smoldering hole in the ground, and you recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Walk away without thrusting. Thrust! Got the jump on him. Ooh, 18 to 20 damage. Heck yeah! You put the snake back in the ground, though in a slightly different sense. Got some snake spleen again, and I skinned it. Tonto jump on it. I'm just gonna kind of skate across the dirt here. Where was Dave J's? That's Dave D. Dave G. Dave G. Dave L. Dave C. Dave J. Pow. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding? No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. You got an item, Dave's secret sauce recipe. Guys, we got the secret sauce. We can't let Plankton get it. It's for jerk and Krabby Patties. You find a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean, a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. It only looked like it was passing you because of your frame of reference. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Ha. Nice. Alright, we got the jerk sauce. Hey, jerk. Got your jerkin sauce. Got that secret stuff. You got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. I got a sloppy top hat. Let's go look at my hats. What does it do? Gives you some moxie. The old sloppy toppy, they call this. We'll leave the black hat on because I'd rather have armor than the other thing. And we have 71 unspent thingamabob. Don't want to do mysticality. You got Moxie, kid. It affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. Let's do some of that. And we'll upgrade grit. So we can increase our health. So we don't die the next time we try to kick those skulls. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Alright, where were we gonna go now? Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna go back to the old mission. That's like way up there on the map. Oh. To skulls! Pew! Pew pew pew! Is there anything in here now? No? That one's got teeth. The skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Stop that. You stop that right now. Shank. Shank you. Shank you very much. They deal spooky damage. Victory is mine. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. A gold tooth. The skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's notable for some reason. Let's look under it. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting sensors are finally honed, though not very discriminating. I got a souvenir spoon. I got spooned. We're gonna be spooning, guys. We're gonna spoon the cereal out of some skulls. We're gonna use it for our brain salsa. The skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below. Oh hey, this is where that skull you found goes. Safe and sound. Pile of skulls have been cemented together. Let's pick it apart with a pickaxe. At the center of the pile, you unearth unskull? A shiny black stone. It's making more noise than the stones usually do. You get an item, a creepy whispering stone. Great. Creepy whispering stones, just what I wanted. Right? It's just what you wanted for Christmas. Ugh. I could go for some brain salsa right now. Name it Philip. Am I naming the stone Philip? Right? Philip the shiny black stone. Creepy whispering stone. Weird! It's super weird. I wonder if there's anything else that I can see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's gotta be in quest items. The stone is whispering, but it's eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. The rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand, though... Wait, no, it's just a thick accent is all. Listen more closely. You were thinking about a skull named Philip? You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, it whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff of the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning on a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. I got an Appalachian skull whisperin'. We're an Appalachian skull whisperer. The skull whispers some dark mountain secrets to you, which we can't print here because your switch would catch fire. Nice. The bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. You whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones and they settle down a bit. Hey, I wonder if I can do that to this pile over here. I don't think that was a good idea. We're not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna die again. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. This way to Pastillo del Santo. I think there was something in that. In like one of the wall holes, maybe. No? Okay. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to enter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Oh, Sir Beefus! Oh, I have to have muscle to 10. Geez, they really knew how to build a heavy stone sarcophagus back in the day. Oop, wrong button. 8. I need 80 HP. Or 80 XP. Before I can open that. The remains of some dark ritual stuff. Looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Hey, this dude is in pieces. I need mysticality at 10 too? Man. Ugh. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Let's insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and the sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. He looks at you like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight! 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 Hoogity boogity! Let's see. Take this! Oh, he's tough. Reproduce, Gary. Pop another one out. Sleaze? Ah, crap. It makes a funny noise when you hit the Pope. He's gonna kill Gary! He's been anointed! I've been anointed with the sleaze! Don't touch me with your stick! I don't need to be anointed by you. Trying to shoot this target will hit a skeleton cardinal instead. Okay. So I need to go stab him. I'm wondering if I kill him, if it'll, Oh god! Don't kill me! Oh, Jeebus! Oh, I hath died. The Saint Pope has excommunicated you to the hallway. Dang. It looks like I'm not strong enough to do this one yet. Stupid Pope, you made me look bad. Game over, man! Game over! I constantly want to look inside that, but, like, there's nothing there. Pew pew! Pew pew! I have to do that every time I pass those. Okay, we went to the destroyed campsite. Let's go to the Big Apple. You recognize this familiar shape of a mine shaft entrance off in the distance. Coal Ridge Mine. Why does it always backtrack you? Gary, what you think about this? Hello, a dark metal hole. Hello, out here I will waiting. Not up for exploring a mine? Better to staying here, out with open wind and sky. Not underground like Zoodog. Who is... No, never mind. Dun, 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 dun. It's a minecart. It's minecart. Okay, this is Minecraft. Haha. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo, and the third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. Excuse me? One of them's covered in white goo, and the other one is labeled Loose Ben. Whoa. The locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it, and a bottle of Londanum. Okay. Second one... Let's go for the white goo. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. The guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him, where they stuffed him in his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. I totally took that the wrong way. I was gonna say they skull effed him. Let's get ready for a fight. We're gonna fight a gooey skeleton. Ew, look. Gross. Oh, don't goo me up. A goo. Oh, this is a tough-ass skeleton. Get him, Gary! Kick him with your shins. So this is probably not gonna poison him. Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. Go, snake, go! Ah, took out my snake. Oh, gee, that hurts so bad. Gooey mofo. Death. Instant death. Hiya! Go back to the... I said cream covered on the corner. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore. And his bones are really clean. I got 15 XP, a skeleton bone, some skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Hooray! There's a combination lock on here and you don't know the combo. I wonder if I could find it somewhere. I got the meats! Ooh, hey. Mine-splaining bonus. You picked away at the exposed meat deposit and gained unrefined meat nuggets. Whoa, this just opens into a 30-foot shaft? Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Sure is dark down there. Let's go. More meat. Ah! These stones have little triangles painted on them, and they're in a triangle. It's very triangle. Is this Zelda? Is this the Triforce? Do I have to try to force these? All the meats. Ah. That one gave me 69 meat. Sucks down here. I know I got another hat. Let me see if it does anything. +2 armor. According to the tag inside, this hat used to belong to somebody named William Ellsbury. Let's put it on. Okay. You don't like this Spyro at all. It's just Naruto. That exposed meat vein was throbbing. This card looks like it's only partially real. This one's like dripping. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Got some fluid. That was vibrating. A slit runs the length of the meat vein. Let's reach inside. It goes further than you expected. It's warm. The jokes I could do with this are so bad. You're in up to the shoulder when you feel it. A beating heart. Let's rip it out! We ripped out the heart, guys. You hate this spiral. It makes you feel uncomfortable. This cart is frighteningly normal. Oof, it looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Let's take the pick. I got another pickaxe. Ha 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 ha. It's mine now. I don't like your creepy spirals. I'm gonna spiral away now. Excuse me while I shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Is there anything I can do with these, though? Do I have anything else that I can put here? Is this lubricant or a lubricant? Both, in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. I got 2 snake skins. This is a coal snake skin. It has been liberated from a coal snake's body. You put it on your hat to add 3 moxie. Oh, cool. You put the coal snake skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before. At least in the area right above the brim. Okay. Let's do it again. Your hat's already got a hat band on it. You don't want to be the person who shows up at the party wearing multiple hat bands, do you? Maybe I do. What's it to ya? Do 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 do. Party! Climb that rope. Well, darn. I need to know Loose Ben's combo. La 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 la. Okay, now let's try to go to the Big Apple, shall we? You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. You mark the address down in your map. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. How dare that judgment? Huh. Can you guys say Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House 5 times fast? Bruh, you got a little trigger happy over here. A year's supply worth of dynamite for 4,250. Or 20 dynamite. Speak softly and carry a loud stick. That's not bad. There. Now we get a good amount of dynamite. Gary, quit doing your stretches out here. Hello, this place is seeming a little danger. Many old booms. Well, at least we know how dynamite works. Right? Dynamite go boom. Obviously. You spy a burned-out ranch house on the horizon. You pull Shifty up to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you find a locked door heading down into a presumably still intact root cellar. Lockpickin'. Once you're inside, you're not sure why they even bothered locking it. It's been picked clean of everything but a tiny amount of food, and an even tinier amount of medicine. Vienna blood sausages, jellied escargot, bottle of laudanum, and some smelling salts. Oh well. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Gross! It doesn't smell any better up close. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. You make a little dent in it. Dig, 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 dig. There's gold underneath, I can feel it. You made a little dent in it, hooray. They call me the shit. For I scoop the shit. Woo! Odd jobs. Hey look, now we're rolling in it and crawling in it. Ah. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. I need mysticality to do that, but I don't have any. Look at him dancing over there. Hello, Gary. Oh, nearing a weird cave. What? Gary was out here once, finding a cave of humming. Very strange. Too scary. Well, that sounds interesting. I located the humming cave. Gary suggests dealing with the millenary bandits. Thanks, Gary. It says hats, but the A fell off. It's hits. You walk into the... I'm just gonna call it a mill. And find 5 bandits lounging around on big piles of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. I guess you'll have to wrangle them up individually. Fine. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. What's this? These are crates full to the top with brims. They're full to the brim with brims. This was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain, and they're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. What song do you want to set the dial to? Public Domain Joe. Don't change that dial. My Old Public Domain Home, or The Yellow Rose of Public Domain. Public Domain Joe. You changed the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? Ugh. These hats look like they're more... What? Like they're more comfortable to sit on than to wear. Oh, I need a needle. Dang. Oh, hey. Is this where they're hiding? J'accuse! What? Oh, nice. This is the bandit that you caught. Sweet. Okay. How about you? No? Okay. Let's go see about playing a different song, maybe. You changed the song on the piano. No? Okay. Wait, hold on. Squatches? There are parts for some weird kind of hat you'll never wear. Let's see if anybody else is singing. Liners. Dents. You don't know much about hat making, but you know this doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna mosey on over here. Brims. J'accuse! I gotcha. Aha! Success. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's squatches. There's got to be something different on one of these hats than the other one. Hmm. Do you guys see anything different? I don't really see anything different. Hmm. We'll come back to that one. Liners. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know which one I should pick. Because I don't see any difference in any of them. Do you guys see any difference in any of them? I want to say it's the third one over, second one down. Because it looks like that table is different than the other ones. I think I might have to turn the volume up on this one. I think when Markiplier did this one, that one of them was snoring. Did something move? I want to say it's that one. Ah, crap. You got me. The bandit unceremoniously dumps you outside and unties their friends. Their friends take the opportunity to get a couple of kicks on you before they all go back inside. So, does this mean that I have to go and find them all again? Bah! Let me dust myself off there. Oh no, she's back! The bandits all jump up and scuttle back into their rooms. Okay. So, room 5, I just had to play the music. Which was Public Domain Joe. You're down here this time. J'accuse! I tie you up like a spider. And then room 1 was the black hat. J'accuse! That one. It's moving. Saw it. Seen it. From the non-existent winders. Yeah, see? What's up, doll? Okay. That one looks weird. Pew! Gotcha. Okay, room 4. You, right here. The ZZZs. I got you, you 5 o'clock shadow bandit. Turn him in. You march the Black Hat bandits back to the Dirtwater on the end of a rope and lock them in the town jail. Where'd you find them? That old millenary? Yep. Of course, you know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason anyways. Here's your reward. Got 1,000 meat for that. It's all in a day's work. It's all in a day's work. 5th wanted poster? Gherkin Brothers. He be gherkin as jerkin. Or jerkin the gherkin. For kidnapping, bringing kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. He's gonna pickle some human flesh. I can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Yes, indeedy, I want to investigate. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't get you into a real, you know, pickle. Did we get this one? Yeah, we picked that one up already. Hot dog! Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Lucille. Howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyways, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. Elegant hot dog, jumbo hot dog, or a saucy dog. I don't need your meat in my mouth, man. I'm good, thanks. I don't need your hot dog. Wait, what was I supposed to give this guy? Oh yeah, a leg break thing. Didn't I do something else for this guy? You need any help? Nope, everything's all right as rain. Okay. This water is for horses only. Okay, guys. With that, I think I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. I plan on doing a multiplayer stream this weekend. I'm going to let the kids choose. It will be either Saturday or Sunday. You guys can check out the Discord or the Facebook for the details on what we're playing and what time we're going to play. It'll probably be sometime after I get off of work, which could be anywhere from probably about 4:30 to 6 or 7-ish. Just depends on what day it is. But we're probably either going to play Mario Kart or Among Us with the kids. I may even play Mario Party, depending on what they want to play. So, Other than that, guys, I hope you had fun out in the Wild West with me. I hope you liked my hat. And I will see you guys next time. Remember that it's dangerous to game alone, so come game with me. Bye, guys.